All right, welcome to our Campfire Talk. I'm Hermie,
And Randy, what's up, guys?
PRC,
Yes.
and this is our third night. And I think it's safe to say this. Last night was special, but this night it's just getting better. This night is, this spot is outrageous. It's so beautiful.
Yes. Well, last night was special because the destination to get there, that shelf road,
Yeah,
that one had me on edge.
no pun intended.
Yeah, it was a little edgy.
Yeah.
But it was also the sunset at that spot.
Oh, the sunset was amazing.
But I will say, tonight, it's like we've been leveling up. Like the first night was good. The next night was incredible. Tonight, I'm just like, we're the only ones out here.
Yeah.
Papoose Flats.
Papoose Flats, man. This is Mazorca Canyon Road.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. I've seen a few people on YouTube, some of the YouTubers I'm stalking, and yeah, shout out to Golden's Gone Wheeling. Love that channel, and they've done this. And sometimes people stop here and they kind of mark this as a campsite, and I was like, man, I want to camp here.
Papoose Flats.
Papoose Flats.
Okay.
This very spot, and
Well, I can see why. Even as we're sitting here over this campfire, I can't stop looking at this arch. Like you guys got to see this video.
Arch,
You're gonna show this video later on of the arch.
Oh man, yeah. Just the whole drive up here was also fantastic. Yeah, it just has enough variety and kept us going. It's Randy Capistrano. He's Pastor Randy Capistrano. You're the lead pastor of a church in San Jose, and you're kind of new to the whole overlanding, adventure
Thanks to
camping,
you.
and all of that.
Yeah.
I'm the benefactor of having a friend come along, and our wives get along very well.
Yes.
We have very similar styles, so that just goes on really well. But yeah, what does it mean for you to be able to go on these trips or to do these trips?
The thing is, I think, living in the Bay Area, just getting in routine and mundane life, one of the things that the Lord's been teaching me a lot lately has been, you go from this mundane life, which is essential because you gotta eat, you gotta make a living. But then you get to this place where it's just like you're locked into a system where you no longer see, you get into a bubble where you don't see everything that's out there. Yeah. And one thing that I love about as we started hanging out more with each other, you started showing me this world that was outside of the Bay Area.
Right.
And I remember the first trip we went on was Big Sur.
No, really?
Well, when I first rigged the Land Cruiser up with the rooftop tent, that was my first rooftop tent experience. But then it's like you get my point is the mundane, the routine is important.
Yes.
But you can't get locked into
Don't
the
get
routine.
complacent.
Yes. I mean, it's like you gotta try new things.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the highlights that I've had for this trip was I used to hate those shelf roads.
Because she's scared of heights.
I think the first time we did it was, what was that one where we ended up in that base where there was a lake?
Was that in? Oh yeah, that was in Nevada.
Okay.
When we did our Black Rock Canyon.
Yes, but I'm
sorry.
When I first started doing the shelf roads, I used to think like when you go off camber, you're just like, I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this, and all of a sudden you get through it and you're like, wait a minute, I can do it.
Yeah.
And it's like it's when you get out of the mundane and you just like you edge yourself a little bit more and more. That's when like you start to realize there's much more to what I'm capable of doing. And the rigs, I can't imagine what I used to drive my Land Cruiser for 20 years. I used to drive that thing. The only place we would take it to was the Great Mall or Disneyland. That was it. And then I would take it to work.
What a shame.
But it was only when I saw it in its habitat, natural habitat, here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now for me, the mundane, you get complacent, and a lot of times people think, okay, one day when I retire, or one day when I have money, one day, and I'm 49.
Dang, you're old, man.
That exactly. That one day is now. And if I don't make the time and appreciate the little things, you don't always have to go on these extravagant long trips. You can do those little things there, but it's so easy just to you get locked in, you watch TV, you do the things, and it's like you say in that bubble.
And that's
or you go and you do.
Yes.
I see people, they go to the same holiday spot, and I know there's some cool things about building memories, but they go to the same place, they do the same thing over, and for me, that's just not me, man.
Yeah.
I need adventure. That's my love language.
And I think you said it earlier, was like just getting in this routine where you're no longer trying new things. It's like you said earlier, you don't need to always just go on this big adventure. It's like, for me, it's also like what I do at home. It's am I exploring new things, ways of doing things?
Yeah.
Am I learning?
Right.
Am I reading a new book?
Yeah.
Am I trying to, develop new content, or I'm going to preach the same thing over and over again? And it's like, I don't think God created the universe that way.
No.
It's like look at this. He said, I want you to learn. And for me, that's one of the things that I'm excited about when I go to heaven.
Yeah.
Is like, you're never going to stop learning up there.
Yeah.
You're never going to settle.
Okay. I got to correct your theology there.
wait.
So heaven is going to be here. I know when we die, there's going to be a time. But that's the beauty. Heaven is going to be, Christ is coming to earth.
Yeah.
God is making earth. And it's going to be a new earth. We're not going to be under the curse of sin. Dude, how awesome is that?
You mean he's going to take this and just
amplify it? And so that's super exciting. How do you see God in nature? How does God show up for you in places like this?
Jeez, I mean, that's like, just like, I took a picture of the stars last night. and when I slowed down the aperture and you helped me with some of your extra lighting, I was able to see, like, I only saw like 10 stars, but then when we took it, I saw 1,000 stars behind it. It's like, for me, it's like when we go on these trips, I start to see the depth.
Yeah, there's a veil.
The stuff that I don't see.
Yeah, right.
When I get, again, going back to the routine, I get so stuck on one way, and I don't see that there's so much depth to everything else in life. So
yeah, for me, it's just the grandiose of nature. I was thinking about it today. You get super intelligent people, and they can't get over evolution. Now, I'm not saying you have to believe in the God of the Bible and Jesus, but you gotta believe that even in the Big Bang, I mean, it's so vast, it's so complex, how all of this fit together, and the energy it's still creating. What a awesome being created this. That just blows my mind. Yes. So, they say there's no atheist.
Especially some of these epic shots that you shot over the drone shots. Talk about the grandeur.
Yeah.
Like, wait till you guys see this. I mean, it's just like,
it's gonna be pretty special.
The views are spectacular.
Pretty special. Yeah. So tomorrow, Daniel, I've seen some rabbits here, so we may pocket a rabbit or two. It's more just spending quality time with him, and he loves shooting now. But yeah, we're gonna work our way through the Mazorca Canyon, and cool thing is we're gonna see the ancient bristlecone pine forest. We're gonna see the oldest living thing on earth, which is the bristlecone, ancient bristlecone. These trees, it's like 4,000 to 5,000 years old. So we're gonna do that.
And there's no other place that has those trees.
Well, no, they grow 8,000 and above, but they're only in California, Nevada, Arizona, and Colorado. But they're 8,000 and above, and they grow very slowly. But yeah,
what's the oldest one out here?
I think it's in the Patriarch Grove. We'll go check out the visitor center.
Older than Jesus.
Yeah, way older. Way older.
What?
Like as old as Moses almost. Something like that. Like 4,000 to 5,000. But we'll check that out.
I can't wait to see that.
I mean, it's just, but you can't. I mean, it's great to watch people's YouTube videos and all of that, experiencing, but you got to come for yourself. You got to experience it. So, all right. With that, good night, and see you on the next trail.
Yeah, see you guys.
Good stuff, man. Thanks, Randy.